Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitabugHandmades.com, and I'm here to bring you the second feature of September Club Quitabug, which is the Creep It Real stamp set. I think this is by far my favorite Halloween set in our new holiday catalog. I was excited to feature this stamp set. So let's go ahead and take a look at the free card kit, and I'll give you all the details about Club Quitabug as we go. All right, so to be a Club Quitabug member for the second feature of September Club Quitabug, all you have to do is place a minimum $35 order in my online Stampin' Up! Store. Be sure that your order is $35 before shipping and tax, and that you use the host code that I've posted here on the screen. That host code tells me that you're wanting to receive this free card kit from me, okay? So you absolutely have to use the host code in order to get the free card kit from me. So here are the ink colors I've selected for this kit: Lemon Lime Twist, Elegant Eggplant, Pumpkin Pie, and Basic Black. Then I'll also be using my Lemon Lime Twist and Real Red Stampin' Right markers. If you do not have these two colors, that's okay. You can actually do the exact same thing that I'm going to do with these markers using the full-size Real Red and Lemon Lime Twist ink pad, as well as a blender pen, because you can just squeeze your ink pad, get some ink on the lid. Let me do that again. Get some ink on the lid, rub your blender pen in there, and then you've got a marker, basically. So you can do the same thing with your ink pads as well. So let's take a look at the projects that we're gonna make in your free card kit. So here's the first one. This one is Creep It Real. I love this card. I love the Lemon Lime Twist with Basic Black. I just love that combination. And for this kit, I actually did not use any of our Halloween paper. I used our Christmas Designer Series paper for this kit. And I'll put the name of this designer paper on the screen as well. But I love how this card turned out. And I love the little layers of a ribbon in the background. So cute. Then you can see the little rhinestones as well, which you get some of those in your kit too. So pretty cool. Then here's card number 2. This one I think might be my favorite. I really love the layout of this card. And if you'll notice over here on the side, I used the lovely Inside and Out stamp set, which was the featured stamp set for the beginning of September. I used that here in the background, so I'll show you that when we get to this card. And then here is the last one, Brush Your Fangs. This image is actually what made me want this stamp set. I just thought that was hilarious and perfect for Halloween. Brush Your Fangs, I love that. All right, so let's take out our supplies and get started here. Everything will come very neatly wrapped in your kit. And remember, nothing is ever stamped for you. That's why you need the stamp set. So I've got card number 1 here. You do get the little strip of Basic Black rhinestones. Card number 2, card number 3, envelopes, and then your full color PDF that has all of the measurements for the projects, a big nice picture, and then of course all of the supplies that I used to create the projects. All right, let's go ahead and get started with card number 1. So I'm just going to take my little oval here, and then I'm going to bring in my Basic Black, Lemon Lime Twist, and Pumpkin Pie ink pads. And I'm going to start by stamping this Creep It Real sentiment. And just be careful because this can go off the edge. You want to try and get it as best you can in this oval. It is a tight squeeze. Just get it in there. There we go. Okay, so we've got our Creep It Real. Then I'm going to ink up my pumpkin and Pumpkin Pie and just put that little guy right there. So cute. Then I've got the little skeleton here, or the skull, not skeleton, but the skull. I'm gonna ink that up in the Lemon Lime Twist and put that little guy over here on the left. So cute. So that's actually all of the stamping. All right, so now I can bring in my scalloped oval here, and I'll just add this right on top using Fast Fuse. Give that a press, there we go. And then for my card base, I've got Lemon Lime Twist cardstock here, so I'm just going to fold that over, give it a nice tight crease with my bone folder. Okay, then I'm going to take these 2 pieces right here. So here's that Holiday Designer Series paper. So I'm just going to add this right about a ½ inch up from the bottom. So right about there. Just add that on. Okay, and then what I want to do is take my little strips here of ribbon, and I'm going to cut these down a little bit. So I want them to be shorter than this layer, so I'm just going to snip that at an angle. Snip that at an angle. Oh, that's perfect actually. And then let me trim this down a bit. Okay, that looks good. So to adhere this on, I actually just ran a little bit of fast fuse and then laid my ribbon right on top, sort of at an angle. So let's see, that looks good. Then I'll do the same thing on the top of this ribbon. Just put a little bit of fast fuse and lay that black crochet trim right in there. Just like that. Super easy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take some dimensionals and pop this layer up. All right, so I've got my dimensionals there on the back, and I'll just pop this here in the center. Right about there looks good. Then I'm going to bring in this layer and my paper piercer here, and I'll just add a few of these little rhinestones on this layer. So I like to do odd numbers, so I think I'll just do 3. I love these black rhinestones. Okay, so I've got those on there, so cute. Add some dimensionals on the back of here, and you just want to put your dimensionals at the top and the bottom part of your oval so that it doesn't overlap with your ribbon layer. Okay, then just center that right on top, right about there. There we go. There's the finished card. Isn't that so cute? I mean, creepy. I love that. All right, so I've got my supplies here for card number 2. So I'm just going to take out my Whisper White pieces. And for this card, you are definitely going to want to have your Stampin' Scrub handy because we are going to be stamping in 3 different colors of ink on one stamp. So we're going to need something to clean our stamps with. So I'm going to start by stamping my sentiment using basic black. So I'm stamping the Trick or Treat sentiment. I really love the fonts in this stamp set. So I'm just going to stamp that here on my oval or my circle right there. That looks perfect. And I'm going to leave out my basic black for now. Set that to the side. And now if you participated in the first feature of September Club Quitabug, this was the featured stamp set. I'm actually going to bring in this stamp set for the kit and use this image right here. If you have another image from another stamp set that will work for this, great, use that. I'm actually going to use this right here. The thumb is what I call it. So I've already got some scratch paper here, and I'm going to start with my Elegant Eggplant. So I'm just going to ink up that little thumb, and I'm going to stamp off twice. And let's see, I might even need this behind. And I'm going to stamp this, let's see, kind of at an angle right here. Like that. Ink up again, stamp off twice, and stamp right there. Now I'm going to do the same thing with Pumpkin Pie. Ink up, stamp off twice, we'll pop that right there, stamp off twice, and we'll stamp that right there. And now we'll do it one last time in Lemon Lime Twist. Ink up, stamp off twice, and then stamp right there. All right, so I'm just gonna put my scratch paper behind here. I'm gonna bring my cute little witch head in, stamp that in my basic black, and I'm just gonna put her little head on right there. Then we'll stamp her again down here. All right, so now we're gonna do the same thing with the cute little pumpkin guy, and we'll just stamp him in the orange areas, and I kind of like for it to hang off a little bit. I think that looks cute. Okay, just like that. And lastly, our little Frankenstein guy. We'll stamp him right about there. He's so cute. All right, so there's that. All right, and then in Lemon Lime Twist, I'm going to stamp some of those little dots from the stamp set. I think I'm going to stamp it about 5 times. Let's see if I can fit a 5th. Yep, just like that. And now a little fast fuse. And we'll add that to the basic black scallop. Okay, and then this layer goes onto the piece of Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. Okay, and then a piece of Elegant Eggplant for the card base. I love this color. I don't use it enough. So I'm just going to flip this layer over and add some dimensionals onto the back. All right, I've got my backings off, and I'm just going to lay this down right about there. Looks good. And then on the back of this layer, more dimensionals. Okay. And we'll just add this right about, let's see, right about here on the card, right about there. Perfect, isn't that so cute? I love this card. So now we just need to add some of those little black rhinestones. I'm going to do 3 again. So let's see, I'll do 1 there, 1 here. Okay, there we go. And that finishes up card number 2. Love this card. Okay, so I've got my supplies here for card number 3. Bringing back my basic black archival ink here. And then that nice brush your fangs stamp. So I'm just going to ink this up really, really well. You want to make sure you get everything inked, like right here in this middle part. I kind of have trouble inking that up. So I'm just going to bring my ink pad directly to my stamp to help make sure I get that. That looks good. So now I'm just going to stamp this in the center here of my Whisper White, right about there, and give it a press. And you want to hold down for a little while just to make sure you get a nice impression. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to set this aside and let it dry for a minute and go on to the next step. So for your card base for this card, you've got a piece of Whisper White Thick, which I've gone ahead and scored for you since it is so thick. Then you've got some more layers here. So you've got some basic black cardstock and then some more of that Christmas paper. You can see we've got snowflakes on this side, but I'm using this side. You decide which side you want to use. So I'm just going to add this on. This is a little bit longer than you need, so you can just trim off the excess if yours is longer. Put a little fast fuse. And then I'm just going to pop this right in the center of my basic black. All right, so then you've also got a piece of our wired striped ribbon. I love this stuff. First of all, I love black and white, but it's so cool. So it's got that wire in there so it can be shaped. So it's really great for making bows, for gift wrap and things like that. But we're just going to add it right across the center of the card here. It is, or the center of this layer, it is longer than you need, so we will cut it down a little bit, but we're going to put that across the center. And I found that just putting a little bit of fast fuse on the back worked just fine. So that's what I'm going to do here. And then just center that. This keeps moving. Center that up. Right about there looks good. And then just press it down. Okay. And then all you have to do is trim off the excess. So just bring in some good scissors and trim that down. All right, so I've just cut down those sides and now it's ready to go. So I'm just gonna set this aside for now and I'm gonna go back to this layer. And this is where I'm gonna bring in my markers. I wanna color in my fangs and then my lips. So again, remember if you don't have these colors, you can always use your ink pads and your blender pens to create your own markers to color in. So I'm gonna start with actually I think I'm gonna start with the lemon lime twist and then I'll do the red. So I'm just gonna color in each of these little fangs here and all the little teeth. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is supposed to be spooky. Okay, got that all colored in, and now I'm going to do the real red for the lips. All right, there we go. So I'll just bring that in close. I love this. I love that lemon lime twist with the red. So nice. Okay, so I'm just going to flip that over, fast fuse it, add it to this basic black layer. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I've got 4 of my little basic black rhinestones left here. So I'm just gonna pick these up and I'm gonna add one to each of the corners of this layer. Whoopsies. Okay, so I've got my rhinestones on there. Now I'm just gonna add some dimensionals on the back, and you only need dimensionals at the top and the bottom of this layer because this wired ribbon is gonna help the middle to pop up. So it's gonna keep the middle raised and keep it from sagging. All right, so I've just got some fast fuse on the back of this layer. I'll just put that down like so, and then take off the backings here and add this layer on right in the center. Right about there looks good. Okay. And there's the finished card. I love this. All right, so for this kit, I also wanted to share with you how you could decorate your envelopes. So I'm going to start by stamping the boo that comes in the stamp set. I'm gonna ink that up in my basic black, and I'm just gonna stamp that in the bottom left-hand corner of each one of my envelopes here. Love to decorate my envelopes. Okay, just like that. Then I'm gonna take my little witch girl, ink her up in Elegant Eggplant, okay? And I'm just gonna stamp her right there. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. That is just too darn cute. Okay, so now we'll stamp the little pumpkin in Pumpkin Pie. Put that little guy right there. He's so cute too. And then last, our little green guy, our little Frankenstein. That's what I'm calling him. We'll put him right there. Oh my goodness, I love these little envelopes. And look at that. That's too much, right? That is just too much. Okay, I have to see this with each card. with each of the cards. Okay, hold on. All right, so let's see. maybe this one together. That's cute. Then we could do this one together. Or actually, I think I want that with this one. Okay, do that one together, and then put this little guy with this one. Oh lordy, these are just so cute. I love that. Gotta have that decorated envelope, right? All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed the free card kit for Creep It Real. I love how these projects turned out. So remember, all you have to do to get your free card kit from me in the mail as a special thank you for placing an order in my online Stampin' Up! Store is place a minimum $35 order before shipping and tax in my online store. I've linked directly to my store below this video in the description notes. And be sure to use the coordinating host code that goes along with this free card kit. So that host code is posted on the screen. Make sure you use that code at checkout. That's how I'll know that you want to be a part of Club Quitabug and receive this free card kit in the mail from me. So this kit will only be available until September 30th. So from today, September 16th through September 30th, 2017, that will be when this kit is available. And remember, if you have any questions about Club Quitabug, feel free to post a comment below, send me an email at quitabughandmaids@gmail.com. or head on over to today's coordinating blog post. I've got all of the details listed over there, and that link is below in the video description as well. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back with you again soon. Bye now.